Alright, so at the time of me recording this, the Game Awards are over. I joined a little late, so I did not get to see this as it aired, but I saw it after the Game Awards ended, and I gotta say, I am hopeful for the Street Fighter movies. Is that a bad thing to be? Is it bad to be hopeful? Is it bad to have hope? Who knows? Video game adaptations are very hit or miss. We're just gonna kind of go over it a little bit, give my thoughts on it. This article from fucking Yahoo Entertainment. What am I doing with my life? First Street Fighter movie footage looks bright and colorful, and then they beat up a car. That's all I could ever want from a Street Fighter movie. I want them to embrace the absurdity of it. Like, why do we beat up a car in Street Fighter? Why not? Why can't we? Who cares, you know? The very first trailer for the upcoming live-action Street Fighter movie was shown at the Game Awards, which gives us our first proper look at the roster in action. And honestly, it kind of rules. I agree, it looks good. It looks really, really fun. I'm not sure if I can show any clips or whatnot. I don't know. Frankly, I kind of don't want to. But I think you should go see it for yourself. I think you should enjoy it. It looks fun. The first Street Fighter teaser receives hesitant praise from fans. This actually looks fun. That's all I want it to be. I do not want it to be a cinematic masterpiece. I want it to be fun. And I gotta say, I was a little worried about the girl they cast to play Chun-Li because she's basically a newcomer and like she's never really she's done a couple movies and nothing else. She looks pretty damn good as Chun-Li. Paramount Pictures released the first look at the upcoming Street Fighter movie Thursday and garnered quite a bit of love from the fans online. The stars of Street Fighter surprised attendees at the 2025 Game Awards on Thursday evening by debuting a sneak peek teaser for the film adaptation of the beloved video game franchise, including a look at each of the 17 iconic characters brought to life. While only 45 seconds long, the teaser gave us a glimpse at Kalina Liang as Chun-Li, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson as Balrog, Andrew Koji as Ryu, and Cody Rhodes as Guile. I am always a little worried when wrestlers start acting, because, one, I'm a wrestling fan, and when wrestlers start acting, that means they're going to stop being full-time wrestlers, and that kind of sucks. But I think you could have done way, way worse than Cody Rhodes as Guile. And also, another wrestler in the movie is Roman Reigns as Akuma. Roman Reigns is not a good actor. If you watch wrestling, you would know this. He is not a good... You can see all of them lined up and all their characters back there. I was worried. Cody Rhodes, I was cool with. Roman Reigns, I was very, very hesitant about. And there is a third wrestler, and I cannot remember his name. I cannot remember who he plays, but he wrestles for New Japan. I need to keep up with New Japan. I'm disappointed in myself. Look at fucking Mountain Man right here. That is... oh, God, what's his name? Does it say, like, the entire cast? Gotta get his name. He is playing Zangief. And... Alright, David Dustmalchian is M. Bison. Let's take a look at him again. Yeah, fuck. He looks too scrawny to be M. Bison, man. This is something I was worried about. Is he up there? Yeah, he's right there, dude. I'm not digging him as M. Bison. He's too scrawny. M. Bison is fucking massive. I want to see M. Bison. Big dude on the right. He could have been M. Bison. I like him as Zangief, but... Because Zangief, he's my goat. He's my go-to character. Look at the picture. Look at the picture of M. Bison. That his head is too small for the hat. Okay. And what was I saying? Roman Reigns as Akuma. That was something I was very worried about. But over here, you can see him in like the top right next to Chun-Li, and I don't hate it. I don't hate how he looks. It looks like he's actually acting and not doing what his cousin does and just playing a version of himself. Roman Reigns, to those who don't know, he's The Rock's real-life blood cousin. You know what, Roman? I'm proud of you for playing a different character. I'm very proud of you, Roman. Alright, the hotly anticipated film adaptation of the popular Street Fighter game franchise stars David Dastmalchian as M. Bison, Jason Momoa as Blanca. That is something I am a little worried about, because you can see him up here. He doesn't look awful, but, like, you know, I'm worried. I'm worried about it. I hope that it's not just Jason Momoa playing in, like, green paint or whatever. Alright, David Dastmalchian is M. Bison, Jason Momoa as Blanca, Cody Rhodes as Guile, Roman Reigns as Akuma, Andrew Scholes as Dan Hibiki, Mel Jarnson as Cammy, Kalina Leong as Chun-Li, Andrew Koji as Ryu, and more. And I would very much like to know the name of the guy playing Zangief. Hang on, I'm going to Google it on my friggin' phone. So yeah, all in all, I'm excited. I am very, very excited for this movie. I hope it's a fun time at the movies. And, yeah, video game adaptations are just so hit or miss that I want it to be big, man. I want it to be fun. I want it to not try to be some cinematic masterpiece. I want it to be totally fun. Goodness gracious, why is this cast so big? Olivier Richters. He's playing Zangief. He is 7'2", and Guinness World Record says he's the world's tallest bodybuilder. Perfect casting. Oh, and that wrestler I was talking about, Haruki Goto, is playing E Honda. And I'm ashamed to admit that I don't know who Haruki Goto is. I need to keep up with New Japan Wrestling. Everyone should. It's typically better than, you know, the Fed. Alexander Volkanovsky is playing Joe. Eric Andre is playing Don Savage. Andrew Scholes is Dan Hibiki. Eric Andre and Andrew Scholes seem like they would stand out, but the characters they're playing, I can see them working. Mel Jarnson is Cammy. This is actually interesting casting, because she was also in the 2021 Mortal Kombat movie as Natara. So she's kind of getting to play, both sides of the fighting game war. Orville Peck is playing Vega. Orville Peck is a South American singer, and he famously wears a mask. So it's kind of perfect that he's cast as Vega. Maybe that's why they cast him as Vega. I hope he's a good actor and not just cast because he also wears a mask. Yeah, no, all in all, I'm excited. I hope it's good. And, yeah, let's just see what happens. Thank you very much for watching one of my stupid little videos. It really means the world to me. May God bless you, and please have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.